Hey guys, today we're going to be showing you how to find the Euler line. And to find the Euler line, you need to know three different points of concurrency, known as, or those three are the circumcenter, the centroid, and the orthocenter. To find these, first I'm going to start off with the circumcenter, which is found by finding the perpendicular bisectors, which is done like such. First you need to find one of the vertices on the triangle and make a dash around like so, and then keep the same distance on your compass and do it again from the other thing on that segment, the other vertice, and then that gives you one of your perpendicular bisectors. So now we're going to do the same thing with another segment, and that will give us another example. Oops, I'm gonna actually, yeah, that's fine. Okay, there's one arc, and then we're going to do the other arc over here, and then bring over here, like such, put it on the other vertice. 1 second. Bring that across so that it intersects there. Just barely, which is just fine though, because all we needed was a little bit. And so now that we have those two marks, what we can do is create our line from the points, like so. There's one, and then the second one goes like, oops, 1 second. Like so. There we go. And now that we have that on there, we can see that that is our point, which is the circumcenter right here. So that is one, and I will show you later how all of these go together to find the Euler line. But next we are moving on to the centroid, which is the next point of concurrency that we have to find. And to find the centroid, you need to find the midpoints of each segment, and then connect that to the opposite vertex. And so to find the midpoints, we need to do so. Very similar to the last one we just did, except we're adding a different place to put the segment. So here we go. Like so. And now if we make a line through there, like so. Then we have one of our midpoints, which is right here. Okay, there's our first midpoint, and now we need to find another midpoint, which is right here, let's say, and we're going to make this one a little larger, so the last one is a little small. So here we go, one arc there, one arc over here, and then go to the opposite vertice, or not the opposite, but the one connected by that segment, and then strike an arc there. Sorry, this is very uncomfortable because the camera is set up to where I can't reach far enough, but it's alright, I was able to do it. So next we simply make a line through the segment to find us the midpoint again. And then what makes this different from finding the circumcenter is that now we connect those midpoints to the opposite vertex. So taking this one here and connecting it to the opposite vertex, like so, creates one line there. And then same over here, just with the other pieces of the triangle. Opposite vertex. Oops. There we go. And then those intersect right here. Oops, sorry about that. Right here, which gives us the centroid. And now next, now that we have the centroid and the circumcenter both found, next is the orthocenter. So the orthocenter, I had to extend the triangle's side lengths, because to find the orthocenter you need to find the altitude, and to find the altitude you sometimes need a longer segment than what is provided by the triangle. So what I'm doing here is now I'm finding the altitudes, which is found by putting your thing on the vertice and then making an arc through, like so. And then, oops, sorry about that. That was a little too far. Stretched out too far and wasn't able to. Oops. It's alright though. Quick fix. It's a pencil with an eraser. That'll be fine there. Okay, so smaller. Arc to arc. And then that's our 2 marks there, which will then, I'm going to make those darker. It's kind of hard to see. Oops, I changed my distances a bit though. It's too bad. So I'll just write over them. There we go. So those are the 2 points there, and now all we need to do is find the altitude by basically finding the midpoint of this segment that was just created by making these tick marks. Or not tick marks, but dashes. And then so finding the median is relatively easy by going like so. There we go. I guess switch hands. Okay. And like there. Okay. And now that we have that found, we can go through and make our line there. And that is the altitude of that segment and this vertice. So that is one of the altitudes, and now we just need to find the second altitude, therefore to find the the orthocenter. So we are going to now do the same thing but with a different segment, like so. That's large enough. Good. There we go. 1 mark. 2 marks. And then make the midpoint. That's a big arc. It's alright though. There we go. There we go. And then mark. This one's really cool because this is almost a right triangle. It's not exactly though because I didn't mark it out. It's probably about a 91 degree right here. But then, so our altitude for this one is nearly right there, right alongside that segment. So when it comes through, it will actually come at a slighter angle and come out farther because it's not exactly 90 degrees. So there's our other one. So then our orthocenter is right here. Right there. Good. So now, because we've found the orthocenter, now we can put them all together in this wonderful thing I just created, where blue is the construction to find the circumcenter, pink is to find the centroid, and green is to find the orthocenter. So what we can do here is then, so we can see, right here is the orthocenter, right here is the centroid, and right here is the circumcenter, which you can see by this gray line here, create the Euler line. I hope you enjoyed and that you learned something. Thank you very much for your time.